Boom! Booyah! Right. And I just touched my mic with static, I guess, and it shocked my mic, knocked my Elgato out. That is wild. Let's see. Alright, let's get into this game. We have some people visiting, so let's go ahead and get this one started. Just jump straight into it. Year 7 Atari Mason. Hopefully I don't shock my microphone again and make my Elgato blink out. That was really... did not like that. Yo, 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 Heaven's Angle. People visiting? People visiting? What are you talking about? People visiting? What means this? What you saying? What I want to know is, when are we getting some NBA 2K streams, Heaven's Angle? I want to see some of these things you've been cooking up in the lab. Some of these madmen. The most recent one, I thought that was probably the most interesting. If it's comparing somebody to Evan Mobley and Giannis Antetokounmpo, actually Mobley more than even Giannis is what I was looking for. Guy who plays excellent defense, can block anybody in the world, and then can leap out of the gym. Like, that is perfect. Okay, we'll attempt a rack, or... I've never messed with any of these, so... we want balance there. I want base protection. I like choosing when to slide my protection. I kind of want to run some up-tempo this game. Deep pass catching. Is rack conservative? I wouldn't necessarily consider rack conservative. Let's just go with balanced. I don't know. I think balance just lets me pick things. We're gonna get started off in our big formation here, and I want to come out in red zone skizzers, and let's see what we get. We get some variation of too high, so that is perfect. Hackney stays on his feet, and we'll start off the first play of the game with a nice catch. Now, I do also want to look into doing some outside zone today. I haven't gotten it to work a whole lot. We're starting out strong. First down. Yeah, exactly. We'll get it going here. We're reading that flame icon. It's triangle, or it's triangle. So that is a stick concept. When the new game comes out, I really want to break down some of these things, like why I do some of the things I do, what I'm looking for when I'm doing them. I think that'd be pretty cool. Get the inner coach out. We have another team running these 3-3-5 penny looks. I really dislike playing against these teams. We'll spin inside. Hackney gets a first down. I don't like the fronts these guys come out in. They're really hard to run on. So that's kind of annoying. Let's run... I want to run this bunch wide nasty now. We'll hit them with the flood. So they're still going too high. I'm gonna check that flame icon out. It's either going square or X's way, I think. Wait, R1? Oh, he's got help over the top. Oh, when's the new game? That should be in, I think this one came out in July. So I'm pretty sure July is when the new one will come out. We've got another 3 high look here in the penny, and I just don't like going against this. Man, Heaven's Angle, you and Eggshell 22. When did you change your name to Eggshell 22? I thought it was Eggy. Y'all are messaging really close to each other, but not ever at the same time. It's almost like Batman. I've never seen Batman and Heaven's Angle in the same room at the same time, as Slade Kimron will score the first touchdown of the game. So this is one that should be a pretty quick blowout. They're not very good. So when I go up probably 21 points or so, I'll start simulating. I want to get through this fast. I actually think I'm gonna continue streaming, just not on YouTube. Or maybe I'll continue on... No, I don't want to continue on YouTube. Because I don't think there's any way to separate out a stream on YouTube, like the video. If I start streaming something new halfway in, I don't think there's any way to set that its own video, right? If you know, let me know. Otherwise, what I'm probably gonna do is end the stream on YouTube and just keep it going on Twitch. And then we'll see some 2K gaming. I'll play some 2K with Eggshell, Heaven's Angle. Both of them at the same time. Okay, so we've got a true freshman here, and he's a dual threat, 80 speed, 86 acceleration. So he's got some speed, but he's nothing crazy. Running back with 98 speed, 99 acceleration, so we're contact seeker too. Contact seeker with 98 speed, okay. And then 97 speed, 99 acceleration, Tank Irvin. We might have to bracket Irvin and just make him beat us with somebody else this game. A lot of speed on this team. A lot of speed. Very weak on the interior and the right side, though, of the line. So we can definitely exploit that. Let's change this to aggressive. And then we'll worry about the pass. And then I want to safety midpoint the strong side today. We'll see how this works. We have empty base trio. We're going to run some double mug. And we're going to run a trap, I think. So we'll get started off with this. Number 7, Irvin is the one we have to watch out for. We're going to bracket him, and we're getting beat on the other side of the field, unfortunately. Now a double stack. Strong safety swap, and I want to run... Let's just run quarters. I probably should be running some sort of... Boy, look at how it does things here. Okay, so they run this, like, wide offense, which is actually kind of a problem. Now we have bunch. And I think I want to run cover 9, but I don't think we have cover 9 in this playbook, so I'll run cover 6. It's like messing with the deep zones a little bit. Just having the midpoint on strong. Oh, go intercept that! You had the step, you like didn't go for the pick. Alright, 3rd and 6 now. And I think I want to just run... Probably... Cover 2 man. I'm going to try to keep my eye on 7. 7 beats his guy, and 7 wins that route. Okay, well, I'm not in love with this midpoint strong side so far. And we'll see. We've got another trips formation. I want to run cover 9. Do we have... Yeah, cover 9. Here we go. We'll see how this works. No, we're getting killed so far. This is not good. Let's go under. Start off with a cover 3. Why? I don't like how this ends up messing with all the, I don't know what I'm trying to say, honestly. Oh my gosh, we're getting killed. Okay, let's try some cover 3 zone, or cover 3 match. My problem is I don't know the rules for cover 3 match. I think here Kalawai just has mid zone responsibility, like just deep mid. Nice job, Ojeda, knocking that out of bounds. Okay, they're gonna go 4 wide. We're gonna match that. And it's the spread. I'm gonna get out of this. Safety, midpoint strong. Not loving it so far. With spread, let's just go cover 2 man. I'm gonna play this left safety so I can kind of bracket Outside. Oh, we're getting killed. This is brutal so far. There is a cover 9 in Big Nickel. I didn't realize that. Let's actually switch, though, to cover 3 Sky. Nice. Glad I did that. Y off trips. We have a cover 6 in this. No, I'll run cover 4 though. Perfect. Hey, if we can hold them to a field goal, I'd be pretty happy with that. Open flex. Now we are definitely going to bracket 7 on this one. Nice play. Tyler Cormier with the sack, and that'll end their drive. Oh, that was looking scary for a little minute there. Did they miss that field goal? I was drinking water. I didn't even pay attention. Did they seriously miss that field goal? That's funny. Okay, we got the ball now. And we're going to run a trap. There's no nose tackle, so I love running the trap plays into nose... Oh, okay, never mind. That did not work. In that case, I'm going to go ahead and run some duo runs. We're going to get Luis Samuel involved in the game. Run right at their strong side, and my gosh. This is not going according to plan so far. Try some 4 verts now, maybe? It looks like they're in cover 3, so either this X or this R1. That was R1. That was R1 throw it to, and instead it goes nowhere. Bad start so far. Now, I don't only need to win this game, I need to blow out Vanderbilt in this game to really give my team the best recruiting prospect help. So, not a good start. Let's come out in a cover 3 match again. Oh my gosh! I'm so bad! I'm so ridiculously bad at this game. It doesn't matter how much you know the concepts. When you're not good, you're not good. Okay, yeah, if he got that pass off, I was going to intercept that, though. I was definitely reading that the right way. Let's stick in this cover 3 match. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, let's stay with this for a little bit. Actually kind of liking the way it's going. I'm going to move my safety over more towards the middle of the field here, so that I can defend against that. I got bumped, but it didn't matter. We get the sack. Alex Trevino. And now it is 3rd and long. And what I like to do on 3rd and long personally is send a 5-man blitz. Where is it? Buck zone blitz. Ball's on the ground. We got it. Best offense is a good defense. And now we're going to hit him with some of that Power O Hulk formation. Who here likes the Hulk? Ah! Nice block, son. Nice block, son. Let's get in the end zone. Let's go. All right, we're back on track. We're back on track to win this game quickly and get out of here. I know we've got someone jonesing to play some NBA 2K. Let me change the song. What's this one? Ah, this one's lame. Let's see how good this one is. I was gonna wear my Peaky hat, and then Mallory yelled at me. She does not like the Peaky hat, so I got bullied into wearing my normal hair. Not that I think the hair is bad, it's just I haven't showered since yesterday, so it's a little greasy. Okay, so again, I run cover 4 quarters because as Wilcox here, I'm covering number 83 if he goes vertical. He did not, so instead I'm kind of just robbing. Oh my gosh, he got beat down the field. That's exactly what I was worried about. I don't think we can run cover 4 because of that reason. That guy's so fast. Okay, that's my bad. That is definitely my bad. If they run the ball here, we're in trouble. And they will. We're not in trouble, though, because our superstar edge took care of the play. That could have been very bad. Okay, and I'm going to go back on my word, what I just said. I'm going back on it. I'm running cover 4 quarters. But I'm going to... Oh, who's got whom here? Yeah, that's why I ran cover 4 quarters. It's really good against these stacks. What's up, my guy? Just stopping through, showing support. Hey, thanks. Thanks for stopping by. We just started things here. It's going pretty well so far. But yeah, I hope you're having a good night. Nice to see you. We're going to run some 2-man. I like running man on 3rd and long. Yeah, if you like this content, this is our Jaguars series Dynasty. We just came off winning the national championship. Now we're streaming. Figured it was 6 seasons and a championship was good enough to go ahead and kind of end the series and start working on the next big project, which I'm still in the process of. But we're getting there. We're gonna run some cover 1 here. There is a way to route commit outside. Oh, I did the wrong thing. Oh dear. Oh, I run committed. Oh, you just done streaming? Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'll have to check out your stuff then. Do you play mostly CFB? I've been trying to branch out. I played some MLB last year. I want to, when the new one comes out, I want to pick that up and start getting on MLB again. And then I tried Madden. I just, as much as I do enjoy Madden, I haven't found it as easy to make a series out of for a while. So I've kind of slowed down on Madden. Okay, so I like, when I run the sail concept, I like reading 1 high. I split the field in half, and then I look to the side with the dig. Oh, the dig got beat, though. Woohoo! Also CFB, I want to do some Madden team... Yeah, team builder content's for sure cool. I like the team builder in Madden a lot. I do wish team builder online wasn't gatekept behind the online PSN stuff, because I just can't bring myself to get PSN Plus or whatever it is. I would love to play online, but it's just not there for me. This is not gonna... Okay, this isn't too bad. Back towards the middle of the field. I kind of want to hit him with... Run this corner strike. And they're in 3 high, so that means in theory we should have Thomas or Cameron wide open. Maybe not. All out though. Gonna take off. Can we score this? Nope. Not quite fast enough. Not bad though. Rayshawn Nix hurt on the play. That's pretty serious. Okay. I see 2 high here. I'm gonna audible out of what I was gonna run. Let's motion Oscar Thomas over. So this is, we're looking at that Apex defender with the flame emoji. It's either going X or R1's way, depending on what he does. And it's going R1's way, but they defended that really well, so. Sometimes I probably look like an idiot when I'm calling this stuff. Let's go back to the trap. Jets and touchdown. Alright, let's go ahead and start simulating this one. I want to keep this series moving, or the season moving. Yeah, how's y'all's nights been, though? Heaven's Angle? What have you been up to today? I don't think I've gotten to talk to you a whole lot yet. And so far, not going all that crazily well. Okay, we've got the ball, key moments, and it's 3rd and 2 at the 47. I'm going to run this trap play. I don't like the look I got, though. So I'm going to audible out of it. And I'm going to motion over boss, just like this. I didn't realize he would motion off the line. That's not at all what I wanted. Alright, let's go for it. I find it absolutely crazy that this team is as good as they are against a team that's like 67 overall, and we're struggling in sim to win these games. I didn't get that. Wow, okay. Making chicken Alfredo at the moment while watching the stream. Chicken Alfredo, okay. You've been playing some 2K? Yeah, I'll have to try to run some 2K with you. I mean, if you're free later, I wouldn't mind running some of that, so let me know. We somehow got the ball back. It's now 3rd and 6. I'm actually going to do this power. This is one of my favorite plays in the game. It basically guarantees that we have the right decision available to us. So if the nickel does not cut in, you hand it off. If he does cut in, you throw the screen, and either way, you're good. So I kind of like that one a lot. This one I feel like could be good. Tried to make myself in 2K, but 6'2" does not do great. Oh, like you tried to make your actual real life self. I see. Ah, that was bad. What did you make yourself good at? What are you good at in real life? That's kind of what I'm curious about. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna have to say talking to chat's what's got me messed up here, because this is terrible. My gosh. Doesn't look like we're gonna get that big blowout win that gives us the points, unfortunately. We're gonna watch the sticks here. The QB keeper, I got caught up on my own guy. Oy vey. I mean, 6'2" in theory should be good enough. If you make a guy that's really good at passing and dribbling, there's no way 6'2" can't get the job done, in my opinion. Let's just do a cover 2 man. And I'm gonna play Kalawaya because I'm mostly concerned with bracketing number 7 in this game. Ball's on the ground, they get it, but it's over. We've got the ball once again, another 3rd down. Simulation has not been very kind to us this season. I think I gotta just stop simulating as much because this is pretty rough. This could be a pretty good play to go Westbrook's way. I think we go like this. Look at that cut. Look at that cut. That's a touchdown. Well, it should have been a touchdown. I mean, my gosh. So this is kind of something I like doing, and we'll see how well it works in the red zone. So you can see it's kind of like a levels concept, but then we have Thomas. Can I shorten his choice route? I can. Perfect. So we're kind of reading. This is too high. So again, we're reading the nickel here. I'm going to drop back. It's going to be... I didn't have time. Pass pro didn't hold up. My gosh. What are they cooking up here in Vanderbilt? There's just no way this works. I don't understand how this play is supposed to work. I mean, that's not bad. I'll take 5 yards. Like, that's great and all, but we're going to come out of this with only 3 points. If I had to guess Heaven's Angle, you would be best at running around. You're probably really good at running around. Let me know if I'm right. Eating the orange slices. That's what your skill is. I want to try to reward Westbrooks again. I want to run this scissors concept though. And we're going to have to half slide left here. And that should give us much better protection. It does. That was almost picked off. You know what? We'll settle for the field goal. 27-6, that's a 21-point win. Is that enough? Is that enough for a pretty good recruiting visit grade? Let's hope so. Let's go ahead and sim to end the game. Certainly not the day I think we thought we would have here. Heller goes 16 for 33, 48%, 1 touchdown, 3 picks. I only threw 1 of those, by the way. So I can't even take the blame. The running game, kind of pedestrian, to be quite honest. Receiving, it looks like Cameron had a pretty solid game, and then nobody else did a whole heck of a lot. And then on defense, Trevino and Godwin did really well. Trevino, 4.5 sacks. My gosh. Shudock gets his first half sack of the season. And let's go ahead and sim. No, I don't want to do this one. We'll do this one. We'll get a little upbeat because we got Greg Shields. Now, I don't think Greg Shields is the same caliber of player last year that, oh, now I don't remember his name. Hang on, I've got it saved in my notepad here. LaShawn Pitts, who might be the greatest cornerback, the greatest prospect I think I've ever seen. But I think Greg Shields has a chance to be almost as good. 5 stars out of Jackson, Mississippi, cornerback. We also get 4-star wide receiver Jalen Petrula from Harvest, Alabama. But we still have not yet lost out on a prospect. That is pretty big. And as a matter of fact, I want to take a look at LaShawn Pitts. If Heaven's Angle was in 2K, all his stats would be 25. It's probably true. Stamina would be 25 for sure. LaShawn Pitts is redshirting. That can't be serious. No way LaShawn Pitts is somebody redshirt year 1. He is. Wow. You're gonna have a true... He might transfer. I mean, I'm gonna look to get him if he transfers. Absolutely. 98 speed, 96 acceleration, 81 man coverage with elite development. Yeah. Heaven's Angle says the shade. Hey, if you're 25 on stamina, Heaven's Angle, I'm probably 24. And at least you're 6'2". Get at least a 50 in 3 points and 6. No way you could get 50 in 3 points. I've seen your jump shot. It is broken. That is a broken jump shot. I need you to be honest with yourself right now. $61 in layups. I believe the layups one. I'll go with that. Okay, we're still sitting the house on Khalid Owen, and if I don't go ahead and start getting him in soon, we're screwed. But I gotta tell you, we still have not unlocked anything on where he is. Let's see, that could be one thing. It could be two things. It can be two things. Aspirational or status seeker. And I think at this point I've got a soft sell. I need to figure this out before it gets out of hand. We're still ahead, but we're not going to be ahead for long. George Dickey. We're leading for him. You know, 53 point is 0. Yeah, that's a good point. I just think 50 is still generous for what we could do. Conference prestige, coach prestige. 1, 2. Another guy down to the last 2. Okay. So we'll do this again. Why I like doing this, it just gives me certainty a little sooner. Like if it's not a very tight race, I can kind of get away with that. We're hard selling all these guys, plus 10. We're hard selling, plus 10. This one's a sit in the house. Conference, coach, and champ. Okay. And then Valencia is conference, prestige. 1, 2. So we'll do the double soft sell again. Most of these guys have the same cells. It's kind of weird. All right, ready for a visit. We only have 2. It's an athlete thumper and a wide receiver. Wide receiver, we don't have any visits scheduled for. And he's not really a need, so I'm going to throw him on week 11 with aspirational is what? Conference. So we'll do conference prestige. And then Valencia, I mean, it could get dicey. I'm not too concerned with it. We'll go ahead and schedule him for week 12 for conference prestige. And that is everybody with visits. That means we are now at 20 prospects. We are slated to win and have. I mean, we're still first for most of these players. I don't think we have a single playing style deal breaker among them. We do. Edge rusher, and that one could get dicey. I think this last game helped out a lot, but that is the only playing style deal breaker we have. And we are currently the number 2 recruiting class in the country, but it's tied for first. We're actually tied for first. Okay. We did lose on one player, by the way. I forgot about that. David Ring. Let's do one more, and then I'm probably going to switch gears and focus on some 2K. We'll do that next. We'll get Heaven's Angle's 6'2", useless stamina guy, I guess, and see what he can do. Let's go ahead and sim next week. We get another recruit. This is 5-star Trey Ordonez from Port St. Lucie, Florida. And we are still in every other race according to this list. It's good times here in Mobile, Alabama. Let's check on the recruiting. We've got another week game. This is our yearly Mississippi State game, which is pretty simple. Let's bring the Will linebacker down. He is our second 5-star recruit of the season. And we have moved up to second for Holyfield. Every single other player we are first for after this week, except Melvin, we're second. But we should be able to get into first for Melvin. Let's check top 5. Hard sell and all 50. We did the double soft sell here. It is aspirational. So now we should lock that one up, I would imagine. The visit helped a little bit. It might get a little dicey. I'm not too worried about losing one of these guys, though. We did the double soft sell here as well, so it's going to be aspirational again. Perfect. We're doing the full 50. That could get a little scary. And then playing style, conference prestige, pro potential. No. No. Yes. He is... Yeah, our playing style dropped to A, so that's something to keep in mind. I don't think it ends up mattering, but we'll do him for the LSU game. Go ahead and schedule that visit. We have another hard sell 50, hard sell 50, and then soft sells, which is going to be aspirational goals once again. It's always aspirational goals, I think. Okay, and then ready for visit is nobody. We have 2 players in the top 8. We're currently right at the cusp of being first for both of them. And then we have a 4-star speedster that we are first place for and probably going to win. It's going to be tough, but I think we'll get it. We are now the 3rd best class in the country, but we're really, really close. So we'll keep our foot on the pedal. And let's go ahead and... You know what? Do I have points for recruiting? I have 160. Should I look at other players still? We've got 2 QBs coming in. Do we have any backfield creators that are open? 1. Sam Kong. Sam Kong. He's impact. I know what he is. Have I learned any of these other guys? I don't think I've paid attention to that. This guy's winning time platinum. Sorry, did I see another platinum? Platinum road dog? Platinum team player? Oof. No, Sam Kong is alone and that we've learned he is impact. Interesting. Are there any 5-stars that are still open? I doubt it. There is one. Miles Callis. Just kind of curious. He has no edge rushing ability day 1, but block shedding at 85, that is certainly something to consider. Let me just throw him the full 55 with the scholarship offer. It might not end up amounting to anything, but doesn't hurt to try to bring in another 5-star. And let's run through this Mississippi State game real quick. So they're again 67 overall. This shouldn't be too much of a challenge. Let's change the music up. Meanwhile, some goings on around the college basketball world. Let's take a look at that. Right now, North Carolina currently losing to Miami. So North Carolina upsets Duke at the buzzer. And they are currently losing by 3 to Miami in Miami. Look at some other scores here. Nebraska currently getting routed by Purdue at home. Not routed necessarily, but 7-point, 9-point game. We have Virginia getting beat by Florida State at Tallahassee. We have Vanderbilt beating Auburn in Auburn. BYU currently leads Baylor by 11. Baylor really struggling. Bonsa with 30 points. And Illinois is up 8 points on Wisconsin. Play like it's 0-0. Some of these don't make any sense. Tonight we also have Gonzaga taking on Washington State in the battle of good and evil. Both of them are evil, but it's a battle for good and evil. And I want to come out and do something that I wasn't able to do last time. Let's first of all go ahead and get Samuel in. We're going to run a sweep. I actually don't think the sweep will work here, but I don't think I have much of a choice. Yeah. I really just wanted to get Samuel in. I don't know why this formation doesn't by default use your power back. I feel like it should. Gonna run duo. Washington State might be fine in football. I do not like them in basketball. I am not a fan of Washington State in basketball. All those the Pac-2 teams can screw off. They came into our conference, they poached Gonzaga away. And, you know, I just, I don't like them. Oh gosh. We get stopped. I mean, we're gonna go for this, of course, because why not, right? I hope you're not trying to argue that Gonzaga is not evil, because you'll have lost me there. Welcome, welcome chicken dinner. How has your night been? We were talking about our 2K builds. I'm curious on yours. What would your 2K build be? It's gonna be a tough hole shot. Can't quite get it in there. Jared Heller. So, Heaven's Angle was talking about his 2K build, 6'2", has 53 point, 60 layup, and that was it. That's all he's got. That's nice. We'll take that. Mine would be 5'11", 10 stamina. 10 stamina. I don't know. That's got to be a touchdown. Chauncey Tam down the field. It's too easy for a guy with his speed and his beat off the line. Not beat off the line. Take off the line? Does a crane kick. I don't know if Mallory's in. I want to know what Mallory's 2K build would be. .7", probably like 93 attitude. What do you think about that? 93 attitude, probably 85 trash talking, maybe 85 taunting. All right, Mississippi State has Dallas Clapp, which is an awesome name. He is not very fast. He's a dual threat. I'm not going to really worry about him too much. I'm probably just going to leave the settings balanced this game, except for the passing one. We're definitely going to worry about Cooper Flanagan. That's an awesome name too. 94 speed, 91 acceleration. I will say, what's his name? Is it Jake Dickert? I'm thinking of the football guy. Who is the current Wazoo basketball coach? David Riley, right? David Riley. He's terrible. He's terrible. They need to move on from him already. Left side for Mississippi State is horrendous. Right side is also pretty horrendous. Well-rounded. Left side, well-rounded. They're pretty well-rounded across the line. 99 on about to beat your ass. That is probably true. That's always the case. I am constantly in danger. I kind of want to try the safety midpoint feature again, but I'm not going to worry about it just yet. Let's run this strong safety swap, and let's go cover 3 buzz match. Not too bad. Oh, I forget they like to go up-tempo. I hate that. I absolutely hate up-tempo teams. And they run a screen, nobody's home, so they're going to get 5 yards, 4 yards. And then we have one final play. I just want to run a blitz. Nice, we got him. Perfect. You know, Ryan, we need a 5th in basketball, or I guess a 4th at the current point right now. Oh, that's going to be a touchdown. Devin Kesey, look at the moves, the finesse, the swagger. I don't know how to do the taunting at the sideline. I only know how to taunt when diving into the end zone. I don't know how to do, like, the... Let me see, CFB 26 taunt while running down sideline. Hold L2 and R2 and tap X. Oh, okay. I'll have to give that a try next time. I'm scared to get into the simulation. Oh my gosh, we made it. I'm scared to simulate this game. Like, if we go up 21-0, I'm still worried about it. I just want to get through these games fast. I mean, I've only been live for 49 minutes. So it's not like it's that pressing of a concern, but... tray open. Okay. So we've got... I don't know what the difference between tray and trios is. We're gonna run this quarters look. I'm just gonna kind of drag this safety over. And that is a vertical, so we're gonna lock on. Oh my gosh, I could have picked that off if I was better. They're going to run tray open again. I'm going to run quarters again. Let's play. We're going to route commit outside. Boom, there's a sack. Covered sack. He was hitting that over the middle if I didn't lock that down. That was a little scary. Mostly because when I do that and I play that deep middle so aggressive, it gives up anything, any post shot down the field. But that's okay. You know, I almost would hate to score again. I'm going to not even try to push the X button there because I don't want to score another touchdown like that. At some point, we need to actually get scores on the ground. Let's see how they respond to this. Bad block. I mean, we'll take the 5 yards, but terrible block. Try this swing, maybe? It kind of worked. I mean, 4 yards. I'm not upset about that. No, we'll stick with what we have. I thought about changing to a pass because the pass would work so well there. Cam Hackney hurt on the play. That's not good. And I'm going to come out in this flood. Now here, again, I'm looking deep. First, I'm going to full slide to the left, though. Because I do not like what I see out there. Down the field, that's going to be broken up. Yeah. Unfortunately, the end zone was kind of playing defense a little bit on me, and that was bad. I will take the L for that one. Nice play. It is Byron Chester. Really, really good player. Beautiful, Pat Acker. Beautiful. Now we got to cover 0 blitz. Nice. Perfect. Good call into the blitz, to be fair, but that was just too much yardage to make up, which is why I called the all-out blitz. So 4th down, turnover on downs. I think that's our 2nd of the year. 2nd in this stream, and this is going for a touchdown. Oh no! No, it's not. I taunted. What was that taunt? Did he even taunt? Am I supposed to tap? I gotta see this again. Is he wave? Hi. He's waving hi. Oh boy. Okay, sorry about that. That should have been 2nd kick return for a touchdown. That's clip, yeah. Gosh, dang. I hate the duo plays, they never work. I wish I could tell you how to clip in this on YouTube. I don't actually know how to clip. I guess you can head over to Twitch and make a clip. It didn't do it there. I was trying to do the taunt. It did not work. I don't think I was holding R2. That might be the problem. Okay, 21-0 currently the score. It's still 3 minutes left in the first. I'm going to go ahead and start doing the key simming. And we're going to hope that they don't blow it in simulation like they've been doing. 3rd down, 3rd and 3 on the 29-yard line. And I've really been liking this Wildcat Flood. It didn't work super well last time, but here I think it should be good. Oh my gosh!
It's being invaded by the other world.
Aggie22, thank you for subscribing. Wow, I just I heard Harry Mason talking in my ear. I kind of forgot I had Silent Hill set up as the subscription. Was that Twitch? I would assume that's Twitch. Thank you for the Twitch on sub. The sub on Twitch. Oh, a sub! I just realized, a sub. That's different than normal. I kind of forget that's an option for me. I feel like I finally made it. Mom, I've made it. Terrible throw. Gosh. Fourth and inches, are you kidding me? Give me that 5 wide again. Oh no! That should have been a slant throw. We're gonna run a stretch. I don't want to run the stretch here. I'd really rather run a toss. But stretch will work. And again, we can't do the taunt. I really don't know how to do it. I only know how to do like the backflips into the end zone. Alright, 28-0. They find the score 28-7. We've got the ball again on 3rd and 1 at the 26-yard line. Kinda want to try something down the field. Okay, I think we've got pretty good stuff here. I wanted to go the post to Chauncey Tam into the end zone, but they covered that really well. I thought with those safeties being close enough into the box, they wouldn't be able to cover it. Gosh, we're only in the second quarter. They did. They did a really good job of that. I kind of want to try this motion halfback swing. What I'm worried about with this is if the linebacker follows, and he doesn't. So this should work out pretty well. Oh, thought I could hit the Jets and get that into the end zone. Somebody's hurt on the play. And here, I want to try to hit them with this. This should be an in, though. Just a little bit down the field. Nice moves. Yeah, that was nice moves. Oh, sacked off the edge. Did not see that coming. I will say, playing this style, I get a little lackadaisical with it. Oh, power forward into the end zone, brother. And I think I just want to try a wildcat play. Just a simple wildcat blast. Yeah, I don't love this. Move Tim Boss over. Does that change something? No. Your try-on would be interesting. I think I read the left side here. Oh, Slade Cameron catches that. That was the wrong throw. It works, though. Sometimes the best play is stupidity. 35-7 is the score. We've got the ball again in the third quarter. 3rd and 1 at the 21. Here, this is going Chauncey Tam's way. There is no safety help over the top. Boom. Touchdown. I'm really loving going spread with this team because Chauncey Tam brings some speed. Dom Westbrooks is lethal in space. And Slade Cameron should be open all the time. I mean, he hasn't necessarily done a whole lot for us, but what was once a running team. I mean, this one should go Devin Kesey outside, depending on what the safety does. No, he cuts inside, so this one's going to go underneath. Bad throw. Bad throw. Let's get back to our roots. Let's run the ball. I'm going to flip this play. I'm going to motion over Muti. So that switches who's got assignments where, but now we have a numbers advantage on the left side. Is kind of the idea. That worked out pretty well. Parker Singletary hurt on the play. We are in the 4th quarter. I'm going to hit him with the play action now. This is either going to boss or triangle. Goes to boss, he can't catch the ball. Doggone it, boss. I want quick slants. I think I just run the ball here. Yeah. Easy game. Gosh, we've got the ball again. Let's run this Tiger Smash. Yeah, let's do this. Perfect. I don't know why our starters are still in the game. Heaven's Angle called it. Run it. Yeah. You always run the ball on the 1. I mean, that's just... The Seahawks should have learned it years ago. Slade Cameron with the touchdown. Please get the starters out of the game. There's no reason they're still playing. We're going to keep stat padding, though. Starters are still in the game. We're going to keep stat padding. I do not care. Oh, linebacker slipped over the middle. Devin Kesey to the end zone. Down to the 1. 6 touchdown day for Jared Heller. We're going to get him 1 more so that we can get maybe a record. Would 7 be a record? I'm not rightly sure. That's it, though. That's the 7th touchdown. We get it to Devin Kesey. This is really easy. Oh, no. Oh, no. Wait, timeout, timeout. I want to go for another one. I want to score again. 4 seconds. This is it. This is the last play. What if we did something like this? We have X coming that way. We have a post over the top like this. And then we kind of do something like that. This is a crazy look. Oh! I can't believe that worked. It was my idea was just kind of like these deep clear outs. Everybody gets into the end zone and then runs crossers against each other. So if they're manned up any at all. 76-10 final score. Jared Heller 8 touchdowns, one of those being on the ground. Fuzzihead wins 76-10 against Mississippi State. What a performance. Across the board domination. Clap got clapped. Cheeks got clapped. 26-40, 289, 7 touchdowns, 1 interception. We ran the ball for 193 yards for Cam Hackney. And then through the air, we had 64 for Cameron, 50 for Thomas, 100 for Chauncey Tam. Westbrook's even got 34. And on defense, nothing crazy. 2 sacks for Trevino, 1 for Godwin, 1 for Shaddock, and then 1 interception, Kona Wilcox. Now we'll simulate forward, see what we get with the recruits, and that'll probably be the end of the stream. A quick one, I know. I'll be back tomorrow to stream a little bit more. And then if you're on the Twitch side, if you're not on the Twitch side, once the broadcast is over on the YouTube side, please head over to twitch.tv/MrFuzzihead. We're going to continue streaming there. It's going to be some 2K. I'm going to take just a quick few-minute break. Congratulations, Jared Heller has set the South Alabama single game passing touchdowns record. So we did break a record with that game. And we go forward, and we see. We should land at least one more recruit here. We do. It is 5-star running back George Dickey. We got Dickey on the team, and he's the only one that commits. But we still have not lost any recruits. Slade Cameron named Offensive Player of the Week for a 64-yard game? Really? Just, I guess, the 4 touchdowns. Yep, Heaven's Angle will be part of that stream, so if you don't want to watch Heaven's Angle, I don't blame you. He's terrifying. Then I would pass, but otherwise... We now stand with the number 2 recruiting class in the country. We have a lot more on their way. First for all these players. And ready for a visit, we have 1 player. It's the Speedster. Let's schedule LSU for week 12 for conference prestige. And then in top 5, forgot about this. Hard sell, hard sell, hard sell, hard sell, hard sell, hard sell, hard sell. It's in the house. Conference coach, and then 1, 2.
This whole town, it's being invaded by the other
My
world.
Left Egg, thank you so much for the subscription. My goodness. The Twitch subscription from My Left Egg? Am I wrong, or is that like, that's like, is that the paid one? Oh, I guess it's probably Twitch Prime, huh? Thank you nonetheless, My Left Egg. Great to have you on that Twitch side, Team Purple. And I think that'll do it. We currently stand, after it's all said and done, 6-1 on the year. We now get to play at home next stream against Auburn, the number 2 team in the country, undefeated, 90 overall, in-state rival now. We're number 4 in the country, and that is where we will leave off. Nobody in the Heisman Watch. Thank you everybody on YouTube, Twitch. Give me just a few minute break, and then we're going to head over to some NBA 2K.